run up.
I got him. Who spotted him first? You did? Now, can you see the tips of its claws? It's Gandhi. What color is it? Red? Now guys, anybody want to guess the name of the crab? Tell me. Oh, yes, you know. Very good.
Oh, I see a skeleton.
So guys, it's a mangrove tree climbing crab. It's known as a Ratala personii, but mangrove tree climbing crab. Right? And you guys know our national bird to be scarlet red. And they're very dependent on a high carotene diet.
Ah.
Right? And this is one of the crustaceans that makes them so red.
Ah.
Right? Now they're like little Maggie cubes, eh? So if you like callaloo, just pop 2 of this in your pot and you're good to go. Right? Anybody want them? Anybody want to hold them? Yeah? Oh yeah, we have a few skydivers, not one but a few. Right? So guys, I'm just going to put it back there, good climbers, so it should go right back up on the tree. Back up. Now guys, the reason I stop here is because I just want to give you guys a quick rundown how it works in the swamp. What works? The entire environment, ecosystem. Now before we go further, there are actually 3 types of mangroves. So most of the vegetation that you guys are going to see today are mangrove trees. And the 3 types are actually named after our national colors. And any kids can tell me the national colors? We have a prize. Anybody? National colors, yes? Alright. Red, black and white, correct. So I have a prize for you, right? Nice. Now guys, the one that I'm touching here is actually a white mangrove. Almost like a normal forested tree, upwards, oval shaped leaves. So my strongman partner is holding there. If you look at the leaves over that one, it's more narrower. The silvery undertone, that's black. So we have white, black. The one in front of you all, larger, more sheen of a shine. It's the red mangrove. Now further in we go, the red mangrove is more predominant. They strive better. Why? We're getting closer to the ocean, it's more salty, and red mangroves will actually sustain to survive in more saltier conditions. Only where the water is now mixing, you'll find the white and black more plentiful. But the white mangrove tends to have the red mangrove tends to have a completely different root system compared to the others. Guys, you can see how crazy it is. Even on the right hand side, you can see how far up it's coming from on top of the trees. Very soft and flexible, but from the time it reaches mud flats, it tends to get very hard and firm, propping the tree upright from falling and making a lot of homes for a lot of the animals that we have here. Now the white and black have a lot of these new metaphors, these little dark like pencil like roots. Those are known as breathing roots. The soil here is so waterlogged, constantly underwater on a high tide, and then with the amount of decomposing organisms that we have, it doesn't really have oxygen. So a lot of these roots adapt themselves, or mangrove trees adapt themselves to get oxygen. Now you can find mangrove trees at the base of a lot of water cycle or watersheds. Reason why they grow well in silt and where mineral deposits are. So you guys know we have a water cycle in the northern range. Making its way down, it picks up a lot of mineral rich water, or muddy water as we use it too. But I also try to bring the awareness on our tour not to litter. Because a lot of things upstream comes down here too as well. And we have a hard time getting it out. Mangrove wasn't designed for that. It's really to trap those mineral rich water, and then the cycle of life takes place. It starts feeding things like the plankton, zooplankton, crustaceans like shrimp, crab, marine worms, and like I said, everything else follows. A lot of fishes come to reproduce here because there's a lot of food for the juvenile fishes, and a lot of habitats and places for the juvenile fishes to hide. And you guys know the chain, big fish eat little fish. And then with the abundance of all those fish life and marine worms and shrimp and fiddler crabs, all the birds follow. Some people say, now then why the birds only here and here alone? Why so much bird species here? All these questions is because the food is here. Right guys? So we're going to see a lot of animals as we go down here. Hopefully everything is all natural as well. I'm going to try to see as much as I can see. And as we see them, I want you guys to understand why they're here. Right? Other than the mangrove being a natural filter for the water, it's also a natural filter for the air. You guys ever hear save your forest trees? Take in carbon dioxide, let out clean oxygen. You guys know mangrove trees take in 20 times more carbon than a forest tree. It gets better than that too, eh? Mangrove soil traps 20 times more carbon than the tree. Coastal breakers, habitat for so many different animals, natural filter for both air and water. Guys, the list goes on. So one of the forests you really want to pay attention to. Alright guys, so let's come on. So all this time here now, everybody was looking at that boat in front there. Can anybody tell me what they were looking at? What is? It's not a bird. Let me see somebody get spotted. I haven't seen it as yet, but I know I'll see it eventually. Anybody? Anyone?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So it is. If you position the boat a little better, so you will just see it. So before my competitors reach and they can't see it. Guys, we're looking at an animal that's fluffy, a little bigger than a wind ball, and huddled up on the tree. Right, just now my boat is swimming a little crazy.
Do you see anything?
What?
Do you see anything?
No.
Anybody see it? Right there, yeah. Swing that head there. Pop it in straight up. Out he's in that branch in the back. Sorry, I'll bring it back just down to the closer to the front first. Can anybody see it? Look way up on top, not like midway. Anybody seen it?
Is this it?
No,
Trees
no,
knocking it
no,
down?
no, no.
Come a little bit to the, come a little bit this
What
way.
is this?
That's like wood lice or something. Termites.
You think so?
Yeah.
Be much clearer there now.
Honestly. Yeah, but you should have bring your glasses.
For me one. Or locally known as a, it's known as a silky anteater. It's not related to the tamandua. I'll bring it back and go this way.
I'm not seeing it. It's wait, it's just not. Oh, it's right there. It's hanging like a little ball thing. Look at this big big tree.
Now guys, that's
the
an
back.
adult silky anteater. They don't get bigger than that. They
Look at
don't.
it. See now? To the back.
What they'll do, those big termites nests that you guys
Yeah,
are seeing,
behind. Look at right there. Behind this tree. Look at this tree and then
and
look
scratch on
behind.
that or scratch on the termite's tail. The trail itself.
I'm just in
It's kind of hard in a position and the lighting is bad. but We'll see if we see one a little closer. But keep in mind guys, it's not one of the animals we see every day. So you guys are very, very, very lucky. It's one of the softest thing you would ever touch to. Hence the name silky anteater. Right there.
Isn't it?
Oh,
You don't have to
yeah.
worry about them. They normally attack if you have one blue.
Oh. You seen his skin?
Yes.
Shucks, look what I did.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Alright guys, don't get scared. I did not see him so close, right? He's real low down boy. So it's a rainbow boa, rainbow tree boa. Now guys, I'm going back for the ones who want to get a nice little video. And pics, don't be scared, they're harmless.
Oh, man.
No, it won't.
That was probably his skin.
Oh, everybody says it's a fake snake. Anyone want to check and see it's a fake snake? Get stand up if you want, right? Don't worry. No, it isn't.
Right.
I saw it saying
No, it can't. It's properly wrapped around.
Yeah, but what if it decides to say?
Okay, I'm scared for my life.
So guys, they're harmless. But one of the things they like to do is after having a big meal, look at his belly, see how plump it is? Right? After having a big meal, they love to come over the water edge to get that warmth of the sun, that sunlight. It speeds up the blood flow for them. Like how I see him here today, he might remain there maybe 3-5 days, even longer till it's digested out. And then he'll move on. So snake number 1, rainbow tree boa, locally called a cascabel snake.
Probably.
I was looking at the snake skin there. We have 2 deadly snakes, or 2 fertilants in Trinidad and Tobago, which is the Mapapi and the coral. Coral doesn't like salt, and Mapapi doesn't like it too. You'll find them in forest, but not mangrove forest too much. Okay, right? Oh yeah, all the time. But not here. Not here. What do you guys think they are? How much? 50? Now trees live for thousands of years, right? Mangrove trees lifespan is anywhere around 80 to 120 years, which is very short for trees. Now guys, reason for that is when they get big, remember it's not a solid base soil, it's waterlogged, it's trapped silt. So what tends to happen, they get top heavy, and because a lot of factors on the roots too that damages it, they always tip over. So we constantly have to clear and cut and whatnot, yes? That's our next channel, which is the North-South channel going to Felicity, but we're not taking that one, we're going further up. This is also a branch of channel that goes to Caroni River, and the boat can't even pass, and this is one of the main channel that's supposed to bring the fresh water into the swamp. So all that big flood, you think how fast you think this little channel going to drain it out? And a boat can't even pass, right? So you understand what's taking place, right? The nonsense taking place on the inside here. Problems. Yes. Well, you can bring excavator. We normally go with power tools, cutlass, and cut it and pull it out. And it's real hard. That'll be the hardest thing. Every Tuesday, coming to clear trees and cut.
But they don't give you you do that of your own volition?
Yes.
You have no contract with them?
We get help from forestry department and whoever want to put a helping hand. Look, we have a next snake there again too, yeah. Well done, guys. You want to go back and see that one? So guys, we're leaving the comfort of the main channel and we're entering left into the reserve area. I'm going to ask you guys, we are entering the reserve area and we're going to try to get as close as we can to the birds. But keep in mind, noise scare birds away. Please no outbursts, no clapping, no screaming, no woos, and especially no shh. That word, shh. Because when you want to quiet a crowd, they will normally use that word. But also when you want to drive something away, you do the same thing. And keep in mind, when you do that to snakes and caimans, it means you're bumping up their chest and they'll want to attack you. So that has so much different meanings. Now guys, as we enter the number 2 channel, it comes with a story. And the story goes by, you guys are seeing what is happening on the boat here today. A lot of different families, a lot of different groups. I had a particular afternoon where I had a young boy who was being very loud. So much that I had to talk to him several times. And the tour operator on the next boat was getting so agitated with me. He had to tell me, Navin, can you conduct your customer, please? But why was he doing that? All because he was trying to get the attention of a young girl on the next boat. Now guys, a few years later, he came back to me because he was so lucky. He got the girl's number when he went back by the car park. And he said the same way he met her is the same way he want to get married to her. He said, boy, we could plan that out. But the thing about it is, he already had a plan. To make that story short, guys, all the boats were rented out. The seats were wrapped in purple and white with small arches across. It wasn't allowed loud music, but it did allow 2 violin players and a small piano. Romantic would be an understatement. We had a V formation where we had the boy side, girl side, and as the sun set, the bride came through one of our little boats with the pastor and the violin players. We had the ceremony out here and the reception by the visitor center. So guys, since then, this particular channel that everybody had to pass through that was transformed got the name Bridal Arch or Tunnel of Love. So guys, I'm going to take you guys through the Bridal Arch or Tunnel of Love. Little myths and legends behind it. You know how it goes. If you kiss your loved one, it lasts forever.
Sure.
And if you kiss the captain, your wishes come true. Alright, let's try that. Alright guys, so small number 2 channel known as the Bridal Arch or Tunnel of Love.
Yo, you
Take a video too, please. Take a video. So she.
well, you turn around.
guys hear what's going on? All the boats are coming in a rush. Let me go and grab my favorite spot, which is the best spot. Before I lose that. Can't be here early and miss my spot. And I'll tell you guys all about the birds there. Just like that, tucking your head under the wing and sleep for the night. On the island, you're going to see 7 main species of birds. Those white ones that were coming in, snowy egrets, there are actually 3 species in that. You have the snowy egret, cattle egret, and great egret. And then we have 3 in the black ones or grey ones, little blue herons, tricolored herons, yellow-pronged night herons, and then the main one being our national bird, the scarlet ibis. Now guys, I was mentioning to you guys earlier about the type of mangrove by coincidence happen to be our national colors of red, white and black. And by coincidence again, the birds coming on the island portrays our national colors of red, white and black. Now the birds don't nest on that island there. They nest east of here. Now if you look to the left, we have the northern range. To the right, all the way south. In front of us is east and behind us is west. They normally leave the comfort of this island and go way east of here where the fringing mangroves are and have their young. And they normally do that with the beginning of the rainy season. So you know sometimes we have an extended dry season or early rainy season. It triggers the birds in them to go to nest. Reason for that, that same mineral rich water I was telling you guys, that downpour coming to the swamp and outbursts of freshwater invertebrates multiplying. Basically everything starts multiplying like crazy. So the parents know a lot of hungry mouths to feed. Now is the time to have your youngs. As the dry season approaches, they will wrap up the nesting and start returning back onto the island here. Now there's a little saying with them where they say scarlet ibis is like a typical Trinidadian man. Because every year he wants to have a new mate. Right? I don't believe that. We have some flamingos here, guys. Right? So yeah, it's where the single party is. They'll come here and wait for that whole seasonal change to happen again.
Here, eating chow. He doesn't eat fruits, but he will eat chow. Not sure.
Is it from Trinidad? What are you also?
No, from Trinidad.
And you don't want to eat this?
It's a lot by a woman. How she can pump a season.
Oh my gosh. I seasoning already bottled, okay?
So you cook?
Yeah. Trying to get the garlic.
So there's a difference when you grind seasoning from crush seasoning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I will be fluent in my face.
Now, we have no control over the birds, but normally there's a lot more coming in this afternoon. We're still going to stick around a few minutes again, see as much as we can see, but we'll need some light to get in back. Okay?